All right, well, I have no idea if either of these are working. So, I guess we'll get rolling in the stuffs. So, let's see, last year sometime, I guess right near the end of the year, I did like a year-end video, like I've done a couple of years, and I said, oh, stay tuned next year for a big announcement. And I kind of ran out of time, so this is the big announcement video. And as it turns out, the announcement the whole time was intended to be that I was just going to nix the YouTube channel. And I'll talk about why in a second. But that may not be what the announcement's going to be. Shit changed in the last, I don't know, week or so. So I got some notes over here beside the screen, so bear with me. Making YouTube videos, I kind of lost some fun with it, and I had no allure to do any gun content because gun stuff on YouTube is pretty much gone downhill, if it was ever uphill to begin with. Like people do reliability tests and stuff like that, and I don't watch those. I don't like those because they most of the time never coincide with what I see on the range, with hundreds of students shooting tens of thousands of rounds through the things that the reliability tests say suck or are good or whatever. I mean, they have a place, but it's a real narrow place. And then there's the fact that most dudes on gun channels suck. And I don't know if it's because they don't have the hardware and software to make an entertaining video, or they just don't have any artistic talent to make it something that I would enjoy. So it really only leaves in the gun world like educational shit. Like I've used it a bunch to figure out how to fix stuff and how to find out things about shit I don't own yet, I don't want to spend the money on, or none of my students have brought to class for me to finger fuck. So there's the educational part, but then it's almost like an encyclopedia. Like we're using gun channels on YouTube to find information, but we don't just fucking watch it beginning to end because like nobody reads the encyclopedia that way either. Although we'd probably be a better society if we did. So my intention for the last year was to stop making YouTube videos. And actually my intention was that beforehand, but I had two channel sponsors who had given me money to sponsor the channel, and I felt obligated to have a channel for them to sponsor. So I thought, well, I'll do 12 videos next year. And there was a 5-month section where I did no videos. It was broken up into like a 3-month and a 2-month section. I still have my 12 videos. So I didn't feel like I was fucking over Dave and Bill. But you may have noticed at some point I mentioned that I was changing the channel sponsorship like 12 grand a year or $1,000 a month. And I did that so that nobody else would sponsor me. And I wasn't going to take sponsorships for 2018. So if we look at our watches, that sponsorship ends in like 12 hours. So yay, I don't feel like I need to do something for my friends who gave me money. And I wasn't ever comfortable with the money part anyway. I tried to actually talk them out of it. So let's see, let's check my notes here. All right, so that was my plan. Done with YouTube because it sucks. And as it turns out, when YouTube decided, fuck gun guys, I changed my tune a little bit. And when they banned Jaeger, I was like, you know what? Maybe I should stay around a little longer. Now, mind you, I don't think that it's because I can, replace or even replicate the content that he put out, but more as a middle finger to YouTube. It's essentially they want me to not be here, so fuck it, I'll stay. Crotchety old bastard that I am. So what I'm going to do different though is I'm going to in a short bit here, demonetize the channel, so there'll be no ads in the beginning and no skipping the ad over here in the corner, whichever corner it is, to get past the stupid shit. And my thought on that is that if they're not going to let me make any money off of it because they're going to demonetize me, because they've done that to a shit ton of my videos already, then they're not going to make any money off of me either. And fact is, even the videos that they don't demonetize, they don't pay fuck all to YouTube creators. And I use that term loosely, creator. But like for a while there, like at my peak, I was making $1 a day. And that's not a whole lot. You can figure out the math there per year what that was. But as it stands now, since April, I've made 60 bucks. So it's dropped off much further. Maybe none of you fuckers are watching, which is fine too. But then one of the other things that they do is when they demonetize shit, like I don't know, I have like a playlist I think of, because I thought it said demonized. Anyhow, they'll still put ads on. They call it limited ads, and that is like chumps that want YouTube advertising but don't want to pay a lot. They can get their ads on channels that have demonetized videos. And so when I looked around, you can search YouTube for this. What some people do is they'll make a stupid fucking video, and then that will be their advertisement, and then they pay YouTube a pittance, and YouTube plays their video as an ad at the beginning of my video. And I was like, yeah, fuck all that. Like, no, you don't get to do that. So I'll just take the monetization off myself. And I think I just violated some my YouTube terms of service by telling you how much I make. I think that was one of the things you're not allowed to talk about. Oh well. Anyhow, so a good friend of mine, Jerry Nuss, he says, fuck YouTube, fuck Google. I'm not using any of their shit anymore. And I can respect that, because, you know, why you help them with their business if they're going to fuck you in your business. And I'm okay with that. That's a fine way to look at it. I chose the direct opposite. So I actually use Google products to make money, although not really in YouTube. But so Gmail, Google Maps, Google Docs, what else we got over here? Google Keep, Chrome, Android, even a little bit of YouTube. Like, I use those to help make money in an industry that Google hates. So I was like, you know what? Fuck them. How about they continue to make me money? So I'm just going to use all their shit to help make or help teach good people to kill bad people. I'm going to stick with that. I know James, that's his saying, but it's what we do. So they don't like that. I'm going to use them to help propagate that. So going forward, I'm going to keep the channel up until YouTube decides, you know, screw Gary, we're going to get rid of him. And hey, people are talking and I'm not watching. Sorry. I got two screens going and stuff. But so I'm going to keep the channel around at least until YouTube says, you know, piss off and die. And but I'm going to change up a couple of things. So I already said, like, there'll be no monetization. So the deal is YouTube only pays you every time you earn $100. And so, like I said, since April, I've earned 60. At some point, I'll hit that $100 threshold. And the moment I do, and they send me a check, then I'm going to demonetize everything on the channel, and we'll stop having a business relationship on YouTube. In addition, channel sponsorship is going to be entirely different. I will accept nothing for companies to sponsor my channel, but there are requirements. And here are the requirements. A, you have to be my friend. Like, I got to be friends with someone at that company, like my contact at that company. And you got to make shit that I like and I would recommend without any sort of relationship. In addition to that, I want something from the company to pass on to my students or viewers or followers or whatever you call them on whatever medium. So there are companies that have given out coupon codes, like the Tremis coupon code, and they're going to be the ones that are down at the bottom. And some companies give me, like Midwest does golden tickets, which let's see if I got one handy right here. They gave me a bunch of these guys, which are like $100 off a gun or 10% off an order, and you mail it in to redeem it. And they give me a pile of those, so they're going to go down there. And you know, I got a bunch of friends in the industry, and some of them might be watching. So if you'd like to have your name like down there at the bottom, whip up a Tremis coupon code or send me some coupons they hand out at class or something like that, and I'll put you down there and share the code down there, or tell people how they get the discount and that kind of thing. So that's open to, you know, any of my pals. Here's the only caveat to that. You have to either call me or send me a text message, like a text message, not a direct message or private message or any of that. Because if you have my number, it means we're close enough to do business like that. And if not, you can just send me a message and ask for my number, and then we'll be tight and pals and stuff. So with that, the only other thing that I really thought about doing for the 2018 year is kind of changing some other social media policies. And one of those is, like, a bunch of people tag me and stuff, which is fine. And I don't know if that actually helps draw them any followers or any traffic. But if you tag me in something that promotes like a competitor to my friends, I'm going to delete the tag. Or if you tag me in any like HexMag, Cryptech, stupid bullshit, unless it's Yeti. I like the Yeti Cryptech. But I try not to. I'm just going to go through and delete that shit. So don't tag me in stupid stuff, and I won't tag you in stupid stuff. How about that? Sounds like a deal. And in return, I'll keep the YouTube thing up and keep promoting my pals. And like I said, if anybody out there that I'm friends with a bunch of different companies, they want to sponsor the channel, shoot me a message, and you know, we'll whip up a discount I can hand out, and that will be the way that we handle channel sponsorship, at least for 2018. And hell, I might not even have a channel for the whole year, so I don't know what else I can say about giving anything back. I'm finally reading some comments. Zach Hall, wish you were big enough to sponsor. You guys are a pretty big deal. I mean, here's the deal. Like, since Zach mentioned Ackless Defense, who is awesome, I got some of their stuff. I think there's a muzzle brake of theirs in the background. I can't turn right to right. There's an AK over there with a muzzle brake of theirs. But if you ever, I don't know, like if you wanted to give away a sticker with everyone that uses the coupon code Tremis for an order, like, I'll put you down there, because it's something that they get for saying, hey, we saw you over here. And it's a way for you to track, you know, where people are seeing you at. So really, I'm pretty easy on the channel sponsorship. There'll be no money changing hands. Let's see, what else here? Zach Bush, can I send you a text to bitch about Rob Pincus? Any day. I don't know what Milo Dangerous is. Sorry, Winston. Happy New Year, blah, blah, blah. All right, so a bunch of you guys may be coming in late. Not getting rid of the channel like was my intent for the last 16 months or so. Going to keep it around and give a middle finger to YouTube and the Google people in general. And changing up the channel sponsorship, which if you don't own a business, it doesn't really affect you anyway. But if you do own a business and you'd like to give out a discount with a Tremis coupon code or something like that, by all means, shoot me a message and we'll work something out. And that's the crux of the giant, big old announcement. It was going to be, fuck YouTube, I'm done with them, and instead it's, I'm going to hang around. So it kind of got anticlimactic about a week or so ago. Is there anything particular to answer? So with that, I don't got anything else, and I don't even know if I'm currently streaming on YouTube, because you got to do it with some weird other program, and it says it's streaming, but I haven't had a way to check. At least I can see it on Facebook. So if you're asking questions on YouTube, actually I don't even think I have comments, and I still won't have comments on YouTube, because if you don't have enough skin in the game to make your own social media content, validating your point, then I don't care to have a discussion with you. So that's not going to change. And with that, I really don't got much else. So nobody has any questions that need my current attention. I mean, hey, everybody that I talked to already. And you can watch the replay of this if you need the gist, because it's going to be nice and short. And with that, I will see you guys in 2018. I got a list of videos I wanted to do that I haven't got around to doing yet. So I guess those are the ones on my list. If you see anything there you like, it's coming. Anyhow, that's it. Take it easy, and you guys have an awesome New Year. Be safe out there tonight. And if you're going to get shit-faced, that would be an awesome time to text me at 1 o'clock in the morning when you're drunk. That would be great. Toodles.